Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why customers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Welcome to How to Survive with Danielle and Kristine, the show that teaches you how to survive the stuff that can kill you.
Like golf ball-sized hail.
Oh, no.
Ooh. Or a vicious shark attack.
Mm-hmm.
How about a cheater?
Oh, and things that just make you wish you were dead.
Like accidentally peeing yourself a little because you laughed too hard.
Oh, been there.
Happened.
Saying balls instead of bowels.
Yikes.
How about an unexpected bear encounter?
Oh, my goodness. So spooky.
You know, it's never unexpected.
Our theme song every time we hear it.
Here it comes.
Ground is shaking under our feet. Mountains on fire, flooding in the street. Can't breathe the air, can't fight the feeling. Gobbling down Xanax ain't the way to be dealing. Gotta do better than just getting high. We gotta stick together if we're gonna survive. How to survive. How to survive.
It was like, who's going to start? It was like a standoff, like a don't blink contest.
Welcome.
Welcome yourself. Holy shit. I feel like we're all a little like goofy today.
We're a little bit goofy. You said something at the beginning that I found very strange.
Before we started recording,
You said we're all wearing green.
I said my pants are green.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I think that sweater's blue.
It couldn't be more blue. Yeah, Danielle's lost it.
I
No,
know.
my pants are green. I'm wearing green pants and a blue sweater. It's not very like me.
Yeah, it's really, you're really going wild.
Yeah. I think I'm a little Punky Brewster today
I like it.
and with my shoes. Yeah, I think it's yeah.
Bring more Punky Brewster into your life.
Okay. I'll get some rainbow, what are the scrunchies?
I would love to see it.
Yeah.
Do you want to tie a bandana around your lower leg?
That's Chachi. Did she
it
do
too.
that too?
Punky Brewster did it too.
She
Or maybe she
did?
did it on her arm.
She
She definitely had a bandana tied somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
There was a time.
There's no way I confused Punky Brewster and Chachi. I didn't watch that show when I was Happy Days when I was a kid.
You
or
didn't?
Joni Loves Chachi. Not enough to know.
So there was a time that, okay, so that happened in Happy Days, right?
What
The tie the bandana.
I think so. I don't.
But it wasn't like fashionable to do this when we were adults. Ever. So I just need to tell this quick story.
Please.
I was dating a guy in college. He was still from my small town, though. He was like my brother. He was 5 years older than I was because he was my brother, middle brother's age, and I had gone to high school with my brother, but we met in college. We dated.
So just wait a second. You were
Yeah.
both in college at the same time,
Well,
but he was 5 years older than you?
Yes, okay, I can explain that. He had been in Desert Storm
Oh, shit.
and had gotten a GI Bill.
Feel good now, Danielle?
Yeah,
Making fun of
You
my
like that?
boyfriend who had to
The
repeat
vet?
a year of college.
The vet. So we were in class together, and then we met, and I was like, oh, he's really hot. I'm going to date him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd written to him when he was in Desert Storm and I was in high school.
Oh, my God. You're such a army wife.
Like one of those letters you write to soldiers.
Yeah.
So then I had this connection to him, and then we were in college together, and I'm like, we should date because obviously,
Did he send you back nylons?
of course.
Okay.
But then I decided this isn't working.
Okay.
He was really competitive on the tests and then would always get upset because I got better grades than him.
Oh.
And then at one point he said something about how he understood feminism, but he just didn't understand why women were in such a hurry about it. And I was,
This is in the 90s?
yes. And I was like,
He would not be caught dead at Lilith Fair, I can tell you that.
no. And I was very much in my Lilith Fair phase. So I was like,
I'm still in my Lilith Fair.
yeah, I
phase.
never left it.
Why would you?
Once I arrived, there was
wild.
no going back. I think it was very much like I was entering like, I'm not a small town girl anymore. And he was like, I'm staying in the small town.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you take your very beautiful body. I will miss it. And goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, he had a war body.
He had a war body.
So he was all like jacked.
He was hella jacked.
Ah.
I broke up with him.
Yeah.
He did not take it well. But then he starts dating this other girl from our small town who's stunning.
Oh, okay.
She's like beautiful, like a movie star.
Wow.
Her name's, I won't tell you her name, but she has a cool name. And the last name I'll tell you is Wolf, which what's cooler than the last name Wolf?
There's no cooler.
Okay, and she's blonde and her hair's thick and she has a stunning, beautiful face like Diane Cannon.
Oh, shit.
You know, she's just beautiful. And then, when that happens and you go, did I make a mistake? Has that ever happened to you where you're like, maybe I should have kept dating him? It's like they get higher in esteem in your eyes. So then I see them out one night at the local bar because I'm still a townie. Like I still live in the small town.
So did you live at home? No, you didn't live at home when you were going to college.
I rented a little house.
Okay.
In a little tiny house for like $300 a month. I had my own little house.
Wow.
And so I still lived in the little small town and still went out a lot of the times to the little bars in the small town. I'm still a townie. And they're there. Or maybe she's just there. I don't remember him being there. And she's on the dance floor. The dance floor is smaller than the size of this room, by the way.
Okay.
And she's got a great body. I mean, she's just, you can't believe it.
Right.
But coming back around to what we started with, she's got a bandana tied around her thigh. And I'm like,
so weird.
And immediately I was like, you're a cheese ball. What's going on?
Over jeans, I'm taking it?
Yeah. Like she's wearing jeans and some kind of cute blouse, I'm sure at the time. What is it, 93 maybe?
Yeah.
94? I'm sort of leaning into I don't think I'm grunge yet.
Okay.
I'm probably standard fashion of the time.
Okay,
I don't know, maybe starting to get into some dark lipstick.
Oh, God.
My eyebrows are
thin eyebrows.
Thin
yeah.
eyebrows. My hair it's probably similar to what it is now.
Right.
Let's be honest. What is she doing?
I don't know.
I go, what the fuck? But like it made me feel so much better.
Say, it was a victory.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
The thing is, it wasn't in fashion in the 60s or whenever Happy Days took place at that moment. It wasn't in fashion in real time when they were filming it in the late 70s or early 80s. It was never in fashion. Like it was just Chachi and apparently this girl.
If she would have had it on her head, I would have been probably like, that's cool.
Right?
If she'd just been painting or something.
Yeah.
A house.
Maybe she didn't want to get that part of her jeans painted on it.
I don't
put
know.
a Band-Aid on around
or
it.
like she had recently had a pack of cigarettes tucked underneath.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I wonder if it was his idea.
God, I wish
or if it was the costumer on Happy Days.
He was like, now I know you're not a feminist.
So, how was your Mother's Day? Did you get your car tinted?
No, I did not. Because the tinted place was closed on Sunday. Even the tinters need to spend time with their moms.
Yeah. Bunch of mama's boys, those tinters.
Oh, you know they are. Alex was going to go hiking with us.
Yeah.
And it was a hot day. And I said, hey, so listen, it's going to be hot. If you're going to be like, I'm hot, when is it over?
Yeah.
As she often is.
Right.
I'd rather you not go. And she goes, okay. And didn't come, which was fine because she was going to go because she felt like she should, which I appreciated. But then I knew Alex can't hold it in.
Yeah, I just came upon you know how Facebook shows you old, memories. And I came upon a post I had done during the pandemic. Boy, my kid really hates walks because it was torture. It was complaining every time. Yeah. Just to go on a family walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get it.
She's really sensitive to the heat, and I knew.
Oh, okay.
And she'll go for a little bit, and then she just gets like, can we go back? Can we go back?
Oh.
And I was like, I want to enjoy it.
Yes.
I want to enjoy it. So, and I knew I'd see them later. So we did that, and then we had a nice brunch, and then, we had a great day and ordered pizza that night from a place I really like.
Nice.
So it was great.
Good. That sounds good.
How was yours?
It was nice. Oliver was here. He and Jimmy had done a show the night before, which was great.
Awesome.
So we went to Baroni's, like I told you guys.
Like
I was going
Steve
to.
Carell's favorite place.
Steve Carell's favorite
Did
place.
you know that?
No, that was so awesome. It was also refreshing because you also sent me Hannah Einbinder and what's
Paul Downs?
Paul Downs discussing their favorite places to have bread in Los Angeles, and it was all these fancy fucking restaurants I've never heard of, but I could tell they were really expensive, and I was so annoyed with it.
Well, they've also she's grown up here. She can't really.
So
right?
did I.
I think their food. I mean, I knew one. I knew a couple of them, but like they're foodies. They're foodie snobs.
Of course, and there's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with going to fancy restaurants, especially if you can afford it. I just found it annoying. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just found it like this is not relatable at all.
It's not relatable.
So I really very much appreciated Steve Carell being in front of a Baroni's, the Valley staple. But as Jimmy said on his show, we had the worst service you could ever possibly have.
Oh no.
So they had a gigantic. It's very old school. So there's booths. So we're
Yeah.
like, booths where like you have to like crawl basically to get in the middle.
Oh, I love that.
But then there was a long table they had set up, like basically right in front of our booth, and it was very long. Obviously, a big family was coming. Mm-hmm. So the family starts coming, and there's like 6 inches between the end of our booth and the chair for the table. And they're all obviously they're cousins, all these teenage boy cousins.
Yeah.
So they immediately start comparing heights. So it was cute, like who's, but like in Jimmy's face, like right in his lap, and we just kept looking at, and Jimmy finally goes, "Plenty of room over there, guys. Plenty of room over there." Because at the head of the table, they could have just gone, and there was like 6 feet of room.
Yeah.
But like teenagers have no sense. They have no common sense. So I guess the mom hadn't really been paying attention, but when she noticed, she was like, "Guys, sit down." Like,
Yeah.
she was properly embarrassed. But this waiter, every single thing he got wrong, every single thing. He was this old guy, and we were like, "Is he a valet who they just recruited at the last minute because there wasn't enough?" He was a little older. We get thin crust there because we like it better, it tastes better, and we ask for it well done. So it takes a while to make these pizzas because this isn't Domino's. These are like really good pizzas. They come out, and we're like, "That's the thick crust. It's not well done. It's not well done because this is the thick crust, and they probably can't make the thick crust well done." So we had to send it back.
Yeah.
Wait for 2 more. Every time he put the drinks down, he put the wrong one in front of, like, I asked for water like 5 times.
Yeah.
Jimmy kept getting regular Coke when he asked for Diet Coke. It was just like, it was insane.
Like the comedy of errors.
Yeah, I mean, as Oliver kept saying, like, we're not in a rush, everything's fine. And it was. Also, I had a Bloody Mary.
Yes.
So I was not like, which is a meal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, that's a really hearty drink.
So you weren't starving.
I wasn't starving, but it was just funny because it was just like one thing after another. And then he has to scooch by the table every time he goes through. And it was ridiculous, but it was good. And then they gave us the rest of the pizza to take home. And we're like, "Oliver, just bring it to your, the thick pizza.
Yeah.
Bring it to your friends. They'll eat it."
Oh, right.
Because we're bringing him back to college. So
Yeah. That's so nice that he
It was-
came home.
yeah, I mean, I don't think he would have come home just for Mother's Day, but he was here for the show. So
Yeah. We'll let's just say
take it. Yeah, just say it.
Say he came home for
Yes.
Mother's Day.
So Garen,
What about you? How was your Mother's Day?
Well, I went to the mall.
Nice.
And it was not as busy as I kind of expected it to be.
Yeah.
But then later that night, my mom, we were trying to play Dead by Daylight, this game that my mom loves to play. And it did not go well.
Oh.
because
She apparently had a really bad day, and I thought we were all mocking her while we were playing.
oh
So she rage quit as if she was
Are you
like a
serious?
proper streamer. Now I know where I get it from. Yeah, she was not happy with any of us. I
She
guess.
didn't take it as funny.
No, we were all having fun, and like nothing.
Was your brother
felt-
on it?
Yeah, it was me, my brother, and my brother's boyfriend. It was like we were all having fun, and then all of a sudden she's like, I'm done, and left. She said, I'm done. I've been mocked all fucking day. I don't need to listen to it all night from you guys.
Oh no.
Like, I was counting on you guys to counter out the shitty day I had, and you made it worse.
Oh,
I'm very disappointed.
Oh, Garrett.
What the? We didn't do anything.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was
poor
not.
mom.
But did you
was not
fix
great.
it? Did you fix it?
I did my best.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I'm so
and
sorry.
then she texted all that to me directly,
Yeah.
and then resent it to all of us.
Yeah, she probably meant to send it to
She
all
did.
of you at
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Even the
And then-
boyfriend gets the text?
Yep,
Yeah.
we're all in. It's a group text. We're all.
You guys gotta
We're
you gotta
all
make
there.
this up with something good.
Oh my God.
Get her. I don't know what's her favorite
Well, they
restaurant.
had just gone. They had just been
Yeah.
there.
That's what I was going to say. Your brother lives there, right?
Yeah, they were there. They took her a card and stuff, and then I called her afterwards and was like, we don't know any, like, no one thought anything was happening.
Right.
And then she sent a text to the group and said, let me quote it
Okay.
for you guys
Oh,
so
no.
I can, I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. I can't find it. Anyway,
Okay.
basically saying, Karen, thank you for calling me. I appreciate it.
Oh, but she sent it to everybody.
Send it to all of us.
So it's
So she also is letting them
passive-aggressively
know
letting them know that they need
didn't.
to send.
Yeah.
They need to call her too.
And then my brother immediately texted me, how do you like that?
Hilarious.
That was pointed at me. I'm like, so I just responded, was like, that was on behalf of all of us, my phone call. And we just want to make sure your night was better and enjoy the
Oh
rest of your
my
night
God.
if you can.
Getting worse and worse.
It's
Family
just-
dynamics. Gotta
Holy
love
moly.
it.
Thank God my parents don't know how to
Happy
text.
Mother's Day.
Just don't
Yes.
forget, if you are in our back fock,
Back fuck.
if you are in our back
That's the best
fock,
one.
Meet the back fuckers.
if you're in our backpack full of rocks tier and our naked and burrowing tier, you get access to our Remain Calm. It's just a game show.
Yep. In June.
Which is happening in June, and we are hotly preparing for it.
And we don't have a date yet, so get off our backs.
Yeah, stop harassing
We'll let
us
you know.
with your abusive texts.
No one has.
Also, how did you get our number?
Garen's mom's all pissed.
Yeah, she's mad at us.
What's your mom's name?
Kathy.
Oh, that's right. Kathy.
Yeah.
Kathy.
All right,
Kathy
so
with a K or Kathy with a C?
Kathy with a C.
Okay.
oh, nice, just like the cartoon. You know, she was having those big crocodile tears.
That's right.
coming
Just like
out of her eyes,
Kathy.
just
Yeah.
like Kathy.
She was.
I'm gonna have to send her a robe, just like I sent my mom one.
Well, that's nice.
Ooh, and not just any robe, guys. Barefoot Dreams.
Is that something that Hannah Einbinder would know about?
Hannah Einbinder and Paul Downs has a Barefoot Dreams robe
for
for
sure
sure.
does, yeah.
It's the really, really soft, really,
Nice.
really soft.
Did
And
she appreciate it?
yeah, her sister, my Aunt Paula, was like, "Oh, you're gonna have to tell me where I can get one of those robes,
Aw,
Chris."
That's sweet.
But she said Chrissy because they all call me Chrissy still. I have no segue,
Don't worry about it.
but today we are going to learn how to survive an affair.
Okay.
All right, are you guys ready for this?
Buckle up.
Buckle up, buttercups.
Yep.
It's really common. Turns out, I'm not exclusively talking about married folks, but a lot of the data I found in my research is talking about married people.
Okay.
But you don't have to be married to be cheated on.
True.
Trust me, I know. 25% of people admit to having an extramarital affair, and that's according to the Journal of Comparative Family Studies, but many experts put that figure even higher because it's just people who admit
Yeah,
it.
right.
Right. Another study I looked at put it closer to a third of married people.
Jeez.
So what's considered infidelity is very different from person to person and between spouses, right? Is a deep emotional connection without sex considered infidelity?
Emotional affair.
Some people might say yes, some people might say no. What's interesting, I looked at these charts and graphs and such, and a lot more men, like, they don't consider an emotional affair cheating, whereas women do. A lot more men don't consider kissing cheating, and whereas women do.
Kissing is cheating.
I agree, but like when you look down, it'll be like holding hands, men no, women yes. Like it's
right.
all this stuff where it's like literally until
Anal
it's like
sex, men no.
Finally you get to anal, and men are like, all right, yeah, I cheated. But it's very staggering differences.
But it would also be different for a man based on if it's them doing it or if it's their wife doing it.
That's true.
Like an emotional affair to a man is absolutely an affair, but if a man is doing it with another woman, it's just chatting.
I wouldn't call an emotional affair an affair. I mean, if they're saying they love each other, I guess that's something different.
You wouldn't
But-
consider that cheating?
Well, I would consider it something, but I don't think I would consider it cheating.
I would consider it. I would, I think. If I found out that, like, Sven was having long emotional conversations, phone calls, texts with another woman where he was sharing deep feelings and they never touched, but it was like, I care about you, I can't stop thinking about you. Like, I would think I would consider that cheating.
If it's inherently romantic, in other words, I can't stop thinking about you, et cetera, then yes. But I was just thinking of, like, they're confiding in another person and the person's a woman.
No.
So that it could lead to something, but it's not. I don't know. I would call it something, and I would call it bad. But
I'd call it bullshit.
Yeah, I'd call it bullshit, but I don't know if I would call it cheating.
Yeah, I think there's friendship where you can talk to somebody about, like, you can talk about your marriage problems.
Right.
You can talk about your career disappointments. It's a friend. You can have a friendship with somebody. I think that's of the opposite sex or the same sex, depending on what what you're attracted to. That doesn't veer into anything romantic.
Right.
It's just, but it can get tricky.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Each person and each couple need to define what infidelity means within a marriage. And that's something that's good to talk about, especially if either one of you have a lot of those kind of friendships, to find out, you know, or really if it just makes the partner uncomfortable. If you feel uncomfortable,
right,
then it's good to talk about.
Absolutely.
Right? If you're like, I get that, you know, you and Lisa are really good friends. Like if all of a sudden Jimmy, let's say he started going on the road with an opener whose name was Lisa.
Right.
This is Lisa in the story. And he's like, oh, God, Lisa and I laughed so hard the other night when we were...
Lampanelli.
Lisa Lampanelli.
That's so funny. I was literally thinking yesterday, what happened to Lisa Lampanelli?
She's like a life coach.
I know she is. But did she stop doing stand-up altogether? Because she was so huge at one moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I had a dream the other night about Tammy Pescatelli.
Well, we were just talking about her. No, we weren't. We were talking
she was
about
like
Chelsea Peretti.
she was in a hospital and laying in one of the hospital beds, and I was going to go up and be like, I know you. What happened? Like, so weird.
But that said, when Jimmy tells me that because he always has female openers now, and when he tells me they're really funny, I do get a little jealous, just if they're really funny.
I get jealous. Oh, I'm very jealous. I'm way more jealous. Like if my kids are like, so-and-so was so funny, I'm like,
right.
How funny. But if they're like, so-and-so so pretty, I'm like, I don't care. Like, of course, lots of people are pretty. Right. That doesn't bother me, you know?
Right.
But if somebody's funny, my hackles go up. I'm like, funnier than me?
Right. Oh, I don't make the mistake of asking that.
I do.
That's like saying, do these pants make me look fat?
I
like
do
you're
that
just asking for trouble.
I do that as more of a joke.
Right, and it's to your kids, not your husband.
Yeah. I think my husband would never say somebody was funnier. Like, I don't even think he'd say somebody was funny around me because he's like, I'm not going to say that around my wife.
Right.
Also, he doesn't hang out with funny people.
No. Chances are he's not meeting anyone funny.
He's not, no. Why does an affair happen? It happens in all kinds of marriages, folks. Mm-hmm. Marriages that seem happy, as well as those with many problems. It can happen due to a variety of factors. Let's listen to some.
Okay.
Loss of fondness, love, and care for each other. Weak commitment to the relationship. Breakdown of communication. Low self-esteem. Physical health issues such as chronic pain or disability. Mental health issues such as depression or anxiety. Addiction such as alcohol, sex, romance, or drugs.
Look, you don't want to do coke with me. I found someone who wants to do coke with me.
Exactly. Also, those things all lower your boundaries.
Yeah.
Stressful periods, such as when spouses must be apart for a long time. Or one of the people in the marriage is garbage.
I'm going to go with the cheater. One of the people is garbage. Okay.
I had to cheat on you because you're garbage. No choice.
It's your fault.
You're terrible.
Guys, how do you survive an affair? Oh, you know what? First, I'm going to give you some fun facts. Who doesn't like a fact?
I love fun facts.
God, I love a fact. What country do you think has the highest infidelity rate globally?
Well, I mean, my first response is France because don't they like not look at it as cheating or something? But I'm going to go with the United States.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm about to blow your mind.
It's Japan.
I was just going to say that.
It's Thailand.
Oh.
Approximately 51 to 61% of adults admit cheating on their partners.
Huh.
After Thailand, countries like Denmark and Germany also report high rates. And by profession, individuals exposed to high stress, demanding, or travel heavy jobs like finance, medicine, and manual trades. I don't know what that really means.
Yeah, I don't know why that would be something that would require travel. Unless you're doing construction and you have to travel for it, but I don't know.
Those show higher trends of cheating.
Yeah.
In general, this is in general, men are more likely than women to cheat. 20% of men and 13% of women report they've had sex with someone other than their spouses. This is from a recent general social survey.
And I'm sorry, that's United States or that's...
That's here, yeah.
Okay.
Now, it's weird because in these... I'm just going to give you a few statistics. I'm not going to give you all of this, but like in the age, it differs among age ranges. So that in the 18 to 29, then actually women are slightly more likely to cheat, but it's literally 11% versus 10%.
Oh, okay.
So that's when they're the closest together. But then as we all get older, it increases from men more likely to cheat than women.
Okay, that makes sense.
And it's the biggest gap is in our middle ages.
Okay.
So in infidelity rate among men in their 70s is the highest.
Jesus.
26%. And it remains high among men ages 80 and older. 24%.
Jesus Christ.
So the gender gap in cheating peaks among the oldest age group, 80 plus. A difference of 18 percentage points between men and women.
Holy moly.
So yeah, those 80-year-old men are just like, I got to get a side piece. And the women are like, I'm just trying to stay alive. I got to get my steps in.
Right.
I'm
Just trying not to get osteoporosis.
I'm just trying to meet my friends and like have a fucking cup of tea.
Right. I just want to knit a cat onto a sweater.
Exactly.
Right.
All right, so here's where we are at. First, you've discovered an affair. All right. That can trigger really powerful emotions for both partners. Obviously, the one who's been cheated on might feel traumatized by the betrayal of trust and loss of emotional safety. The partner who had the affair might fear that they'll never be forgiven, which can cause them to do and say dumb stuff. We're not focusing on them, though, because
Okay.
fuck them.
Yeah.
We're really focusing on the person who's
Right.
been cheated on. So here, you've just discovered it. It can be really hard to think clearly enough to make long-term decisions. So don't make any long-term decisions right
Right
now.
away, right? Okay.
Let's consider these steps. Don't make rash decisions. If you think you might physically hurt yourself or someone else, like your partner, get some medical help, professional help. Give each other space. Okay, so this can be an intense experience. As you're trying to grasp what has happened, you might be acting in unpredictable ways or doing things that you usually wouldn't, right? Like if you're like, oh, I just really want to go axe shopping right now.
Right. Right.
That feels so good.
Yeah.
This is maybe don't make any major purchases.
Okay. Gotcha.
And it might not be the best time to have big discussions, right?
Yeah.
Take some time, get some support. Your friends that you trust, your family, if they're supportive.
Trustworthy. Yeah.
Avoid the people in your life who tend to be judgmental, critical, or biased. Counselors.
But they're going to be biased in your favor if they're your
Yes.
friends, so I don't think you should avoid them. I
Yeah.
think you want all of the he's a piece of shit you didn't get.
You want that, but you also don't necessarily want somebody who's like, you should get divorced.
Yeah.
Because that isn't always the thing you want to do.
Well, yeah.
That's not always the right decision.
right.
So these days, counselors rarely advise the coping methods of old. They used to say, just ignore it, or automatically splitting up.
Okay.
So it's a time to ask yourself if the relationship is worth saving to you. Okay.
Okay.
That's why they say don't decide right away. Now, this is important to be accountable. If you were the one who cheated, right? Take responsibility for your actions, end the affair, and stop all contact with the person with whom you had the affair. If it involved a coworker, which I think it often does,
I'm sure.
limit that contact to business only. If that's not possible, consider getting another job. I'm going to give you, there's some of the stuff I got from this women's health article. And some of it I was a little bit like, I don't know. But I'm going to still share it with some caveats that I go, this is from a women's magazine. So regarding cutting the ties with the other lover, and he's a psychiatrist, Scott Holtzman. He says, don't just take the partner's word that they've gone zero contact with their side piece, right? Or expect to trust that they've ended things. The two of you have to handle the breakup together.
Ew.
Even though it will be emotionally charged and possibly surreal, sit down with your person to write an email or letter to this hoe bag that states very clearly that all contact... I'm saying that, not Holtzman. And you're going to phrase it like, my partner's writing this with me.
Ew.
I can't see you again. I need to work on my relationship. Please don't contact me. This way, and I'll give you a chance. I just want to finish.
Yeah.
This way, the person who was cheated on will gain some power, and the cheater shows that his or her priorities are back on track. So the point is saying, we're a united front.
Yeah.
We're married. We're doing this together. And I can see that you're writing the letter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to be involved sitting next to my husband, seeing him do this, but maybe because he's not.
Someone's got to correct the grammar.
For sure.
Right.
And this person's been lying if this person's been lying to you for however long.
Yeah.
Now you got to prove to me.
And then they later send a text saying, ignore that email.
Maybe. But I don't, people do make mistakes.
Yeah, I know. I think I would be resentful that I was part of the logistics of breaking up with the person. I think I'd be really fucking annoyed. Also, if it is so difficult to stay away from this person, then maybe you shouldn't be together.
I think it's a case-by-case basis.
Yeah.
I think it also depends on how accountable your partner is being.
Right.
Like if your partner is like, so you find out.
Yeah.
Maybe they tell you. That's better.
Right.
If they're like, man, I fucked up and I need you to know and I want to work it out with you. Let's go to counseling. That's one thing. If you discover it.
Yeah, then you're only stopping because I caught you. So I don't think there's a lot of...
But if they're like, you're right, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know what,
There's someone saying I fucked, that's not an affair. If you say I fucked up, that's a mistake. But if you're having an affair, which to me is not a one and done, an affair is a...
Continued.
Continuing.
Right.
Well...
That's not a fuck up.
Well, I'm saying like if I
agree with what you're saying.
You're right. I fucked up is sort of I'm immediately being accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm mad at this theoretical guy who's
or woman.
cheating.
But we're coming from our perspective, so for us it's a guy.
Maybe
okay.
just BCC me on the email. I don't think I need to sit there. Right?
Yes. This is what your comfort level is as the person being cheated
This could have been an email.
Yes. BCC
This breakup could have been an email.
Okay, so be fully transparent. This is more advice I believe from this psychiatrist. Odds are the mistress or mantress. Did you guys know about mantress?
They made that up.
No.
I think you just go with like gender neutral.
That sounds like
Whorebag.
the worst comic book
Whorebag,
villain.
yeah.
Hoebag.
Which villain?
Mantress.
Mantress. Yes, it's like a villain from a superhero movie.
Mantress.
Coming soon to Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not a
That didn't go to
theatrical
theaters.
release.
The Mantress.
That's going to Tubi.
Who's starring in The Mantress?
I was going to say, what's his face, but I can never remember. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy as the Mantress.
Yeah.
You won't recognize him.
Right, because you never will.
No. And he's so cute holding a puppy. Like, why do we never get to see his face?
I don't. When have you seen him hold a puppy?
Fucking bring it up, Karen.
I don't know what he looks like.
Tom Hardy holding a puppy is
I don't think I could pick him up out of a
going
lineup.
in the spank bank.
I
Yours.
Sure. Okay.
Make sure it's a good one, Karen. Okay, we can look at it.
He's gonna
later.
come up with some super AI like
Yeah,
the
make
dog
sure
is
it's real.
glowing.
Okay,
The dog has 5 legs.
so
I'm looking at the picture. He looks like such a nerd. It's
let me
cute.
see.
Is that the picture you met?
I mean,
I mean, he doesn't look sexy to
that's
me. but
there are sexy ones too.
I was
Garen brought a cutie one, but Tom Hardy holding puppies is one.
That said, I don't think I've ever seen him smile. So that was sweet.
about
that
to
one?
see him smile.
that works.
Let me see.
Let's see. Show
You
her
got a
that
little
one.
Smolder.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're very cute. They
Right?
look like a pair.
Yeah, I'll hang out with them.
Yeah.
I think he's gay.
You do?
really?
Oh, you do?
That's the rumor.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay.
Allegedly.
Okay, so the side piece is going to get in touch in some way. After all, this person hasn't respected the boundaries of your relationship before. That's why it's crucial that both you and your person agree to being, this is what Holtzman calls completely transparent, and that means some intense privacy busting stuff. This is, again, from the Women's Health article. You both are allowed to look at each other's text messages, phone records, email, social media accounts, and banking passwords. And yes, STD test results, because now you get to do that
Well, that's a good point.
for as long as the partner who was cheating on deems necessary. But you both are allowed to look at each other's. No, I just get to look at the cheaters.
Right.
You don't get all access to mine. I didn't fucking do anything.
Of course not. Of course not.
The person who was cheated on gets to set the end date on that. Right?
Never.
Never. Until we
On
die.
the 13th of never.
Yes. Till the 13th of fuck you. Holtzman says, all of your efforts should be toward reestablishing trust, and part of that is showing you have nothing to hide. He goes on to say you have to shift out of the mode of being a detective out to catch someone doing something wrong to a partner working to make sure things continue to go right.
Right. But I think if you have access to someone's email and you are acting as a detective.
Well, it's like, to me, this was like, oh, great. Now this is another thing I get to manage.
right. That's what I'm
Fun
saying.
for me.
I think, look, I feel like if this is your new life, this is not a life.
Pass. Like, I would just be like, I hope I'm the one who cheated then, because if I'm the one cheated on, now I have another fucking thing on my to-do list.
No, I just meant like, I don't want to stay married if I'm not going to trust you and I'm going to.
Yes, I have to do all this bullshit checking on you.
Yeah, I don't like.
No.
That doesn't seem like a fun life to
Yes.
be constantly suspicious and make them constantly.
Feel like they're a child.
Right.
It doesn't feel healthy.
Doesn't feel good for anybody.
Yeah, it's like, is there a different way we can do this where I don't hate you now? Like, that's.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there is a way to go forward and be together. I just don't know how it works for me. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't know either.
Well, that's why I was saying it's a difference between just fucking somebody random, on an accident. You got drunk, whatever,
Yes.
whatever. That's one thing. But if you're having an emotional, intense, long affair,
yeah, that's different.
that shit
Yeah.
is not good. That's not going to help.
No.
Because that person is.
That's what I'm
they're-
saying.
It's so much deception.
Yeah, it's.
That's what I'm saying, and it's also obviously the person who cheated, their feelings haven't changed for the other person. So why
Yeah.
are we doing the charade?
Yeah.
That's
It's
what
not
I feel.
physical at that point. It's mental. It's
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
And
It's romantic. It's
it's-
love. It's
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. I think I could be way more accepting and forgiving and be able to move on if it was like Sven
One time.
like he was fucked somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to be with somebody for your whole life
Yeah.
and be monogamous.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to be married. I mean, it's great. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good. There's a lot of good in it, but it's also like we all can acknowledge it's not easy.
Oh no, it's not easy, and I do sometimes wonder if like monogamy is really natural,
right? Like yeah, like I don't think it's weird that
especially
it's like,
well, I don't know if especially for men, but apparently especially for men.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's different levels of difficulty for different people.
Yeah.
But like, I think, yeah, I mean, maybe because of testosterone. I don't know. I think it's also a fallacy that for women it's easier because of whatever. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
I think there's a lot of influence on whether or not, like outside influence about what the normality of monogamy is. I don't think it's necessarily normal. I think it's we are a social species, and I don't know. I don't think it's.
I think women suffer equally in different ways.
Right.
You know, I think marriage is. I think marriage is easier for men. They get taken care of in a way.
That is true. I think that's true.
I think marriage is harder work for women.
I think that's probably true.
There's no that's what everyone talks about, communication, and that is the one thing I can get behind. Your relationship can be whatever you want to. You just have to talk about it.
Yes.
You just have to get to the point where you're both getting what you want out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to cause pain, emotional stress and pain to somebody.
Yeah.
Just talk. Just speak it out.
Garen,
talk about it.
That's such a perfect
You should
segue.
hire Garen to
Right?
God, I should have been a fucking. What are we doing?
Oh, they're holding hands.
Thank you, Garen,
they're
because
shaking hands.
you just brought me to the next piece, which is consult a marriage counselor. Your next career.
Or Garen.
Boy, I'd be a great one.
You would be so good. You immediately seek help from a licensed therapist. Like if you guys, if you're going to stay together or not stay together and kids are involved, right?
Right.
Either way, I think get a therapist on board who's experienced in dealing with infidelity, right? Because they can help guide you through this and teach you ways to rebuild if that's what you choose to do, and help you avoid divorce if that's the goal, or if you're going to move forward with splitting, help you move through it. Okay? So if you're going to move forward and stay together, according to Holtzman, you're going to get all the details that you want from your cheater. You're allowed to ask all the questions. You might want to know, did your partner buy gifts for them? Did they have sex in your bed?
Ugh.
Wait, did they watch The Pit together?
Oh, that's too far.
Holy fucking
Right?
shit. Yeah.
You can do anal in my bed, but do not watch The Pit.
Yeah, that's the ultimate betrayal.
Yeah.
Also, though, if you're the one doing the asking,
Yeah.
stick to questions you can live with learning the answer to.
Right. That's the other thing.
You know what I mean? Like, can I stay with my partner if I know this information?
Right.
Why do I even want to know this?
Right.
And if you're the one answering, respond directly and honestly, even if it's about sex positions or toys.
Right.
But you don't have to be honest about like things they didn't ask for. Like, don't give more information they asked for. It's like a child, right?
Yeah.
Just answer what they asked. And if it comes up like question related to your own feelings, you can filter those responses. Like, you don't have to be hurtful and be like, this was really just about her hot body. You know, or like, I just needed someone who was better in bed than you. Like,
Oy,
you
balls.
can keep it kind.
Yeah.
Also, again, make sure you get a good marriage counselor. Like, get a referral from friends.
Right.
Don't and some people don't know this, but you might not hit it out of the park with the first therapist.
Right.
Shop around.
Right.
If you don't feel great and you both don't feel great,
Yeah.
or if your partner is unwilling to go to counseling,
Well, it's a big red flag.
that's the biggest. I don't think you can go forward. If they're like,
No.
nope, I ain't going. Well, that's
Yeah.
it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I already said this. Okay. So you can read books on this. There's a lot of books on infidelity. I don't know if you guys have heard of Esther Perel, right?
Because you've mentioned her many, many times.
Okay. She's in the
And I told you my therapist brought her up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's a well-known marriage relationship counselor. People love her or they don't love her, but she has a book called The State of Affairs. I haven't read it, so I can't recommend it personally, but a lot of people are kind of obsessed with her. And she's a little bit more open when it comes to monogamy and cheating. I think she's kind of like, not that it's okay, but more like, guys, you can get through it. Like, not everybody's monogamous. Like, she's more relaxed.
Interesting.
This was one of those women health thing. I'm going to just kind of glide through it. But they're like, the first thing you guys should do is take a trip together.
What?
Like a post-affair honeymoon.
Ew.
And, you know, just go. It's an emotional step, but not a rational one. But you got to go open yourself up and get away from everyone else's comments about what happened and just be together. And I'm like, I wouldn't want to.
I'm not buying mini shampoos to get through an affair. Fuck that.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you're going somewhere that has shampoo go somewhere nice. Like you don't have to.
Mini shaving cream then.
Okay. You buy shaving cream?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
How do you shave if you don't have shaving cream?
My legs?
Yeah. Soap?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I get the Venus razor and it has the little condition bars on it.
Oh, so you don't use anything?
No.
Just water?
Yeah, because it has the little condition bars on it.
And that works?
Yeah. And then when the condition bars run out, that usually means it's time to change the razor top.
Okay.
But then sometimes I'll use a little hair conditioner on my legs.
You use a what?
Hair conditioner?
To shave with.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
I don't know.
I have coarse hair, and so I prefer... I mean, it's not like I've never just used soap. Sometimes I just use soap. But generally I use shaving cream.
I love to know this about you.
Okay, mini suntan lotion. Does that work? 'Cause we know that mine got confiscated.
I just love that you're thinking of the minis. Yeah. How do I know when to leave someone who is unfaithful?
Yeah.
Key signs. It's time to leave. Lack of remorse or accountability. If they're blaming you, acting defensive, or refusing to take accountability, goodbye.
Right.
Continued deception. Right?
Yeah.
How about if there's no genuine effort to change?
Yeah.
They don't want to cut ties with the person. They're not going to go to counseling. They're not working on it. If this is a recurring issue, right? This isn't the first go round. How about if there are safety threats? Maybe they're physical threats or there's emotional abuse. Emotional abuse, like this is your fault.
Right.
I'm doing this. I wouldn't have to do this if it weren't for you.
Right.
If you were better at making brownies.
Yeah.
What if you're consumed by anxiety? You can't trust them again and you live in constant suspicion.
Right.
Kind of touched on that earlier, right? Like if you're going to be constantly worried, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Exactly.
Hey, do you guys want to hear a story?
Yes.
So there's lots of stories about cheating.
I'm sure there was no dearth of, is that the right word? Yeah.
And there were lots of Am I the Assholes that I looked at.
Yes.
You can get lots of good fun reading and I had time.
Has the answer ever been no?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole?
There was a guy who had found out his wife was cheating and there was a prenup involved and she'd been cheating on him the whole time because she had really wanted to marry her high school boyfriend.
Oh God.
But her parents threatened to cut her off.
Oh.
So she married a guy they approved of, but she never loved him. And he loved her.
This is like a made-for-TV movie or
and
something.
he found out 8 years in
no.
that she'd been cheating the whole time with her high school boyfriend. And he was like, am I the asshole because I stayed the extra 2 years to write out the prenup so I could get money?
No.
And I was like, nope.
Get your bag.
And because they had kids and he wanted to have the money to be able to take care of the kids.
No, he's the
And
right
I was
thing.
like, no, she's the asshole. But I'm not going to talk about a nobody today. I'm going to talk about a celebrity cheating scandal.
Okay.
It's not Jen and Ben.
Okay.
Not Jen and Ben, Jen and Brad.
Right.
And Angelina. Because we know about that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about something from the oldie-timey days
Oh.
that you probably know about.
I think I already know.
Yeah?
Can I guess?
Yes.
Does this involve Elizabeth Taylor?
No.
Okay.
I guess too.
I was thinking
That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, she's got a few under her belt.
because Debbie Reynolds
Yes.
and Elizabeth Taylor were friends.
Eddie Fisher.
Debbie called Eddie Fisher's hotel and Elizabeth answered.
Yeah.
And Debbie said, "Hi, Elizabeth. Can I speak to Eddie?"
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good one. But this one is a little less known.
Okay.
But I find it really fascinating.
Same era?
Maybe a little earlier. Oh. Maybe the same.
Rudy Valentino?
Similar. Remember the talkies?
Clara Bow?
Marilyn Monroe?
In 1762,
Bo.
Betsy Drake and Cary Grant met on a transatlantic crossing of the ocean liner Queen Mary in 1947. He'd seen her performing on stage in London, and by chance they were on the same boat headed to America. It wasn't the first time Drake had made the passage. She was born in Paris to two expatriate parents. She came from a wealthy family. Her grandfather opened the Drake Hotel in Chicago, but subsequently lost his money in the stock market crash of 1929. She returned to the United States on the SS Ile-de-France and had a chaotic and nomadic childhood, ending up in New York City, where Elia Kazan selected her as a founding member of the Actors Studio.
Oh, wow.
So that's a little bit about her. On board the ship, Grant was smitten with her. Once in Hollywood, he arranged for her contract at RKO with David Selznick. He starred with her in her first film, Every Girl Should Be Married. He took the movie's title seriously, and 2 years later, on Christmas Day in 1949, Howard Hughes flew the couple to Phoenix, where they took their vows in a private ceremony, with Hughes acting as best man, because doesn't everybody want to get married in Phoenix?
It's a destination wedding.
It's interesting that they went there.
So he had been reportedly been content to retire to the desert. They bought property in the desert. I think they have a house. They bought a house in Palm Springs.
Tell me again the year. 47?
49 was when they got married.
So
okay?
he's still actively acting at this point. Okay.
And his plan was he was going to retire to the desert with Betsy, and they were going to have this desert life. But then some apocryphal story recounts that Alfred Hitchcock talked him back into the movies.
Okay.
Whatever the actual reason, Grant went to Spain in 1957 to make The Pride and the Passion with a Sophia Loren.
Uh-oh.
Who's 19.
Oh, shit.
And he's 50.
Ew.
When the young Sophia Loren dance, so I'm smashing a few articles together.
Okay.
When the young Sophia Loren dances a sultry flamenco in the role of Juana in the film, the onlooking crowd of peasants appear spellbound, not least among them Cary Grant, who plays the English hero. The Italian screen goddess was drawn into a torrid love affair with Grant. By the way, though, she says they never did the deed.
Oh.
Monkey was gay.
I was going to say, that's the other element.
I have something about that to say, too. So during the making of the film in Spain and in her memoirs reveals the intimate details of Grant's pursuit of her on set. He is married in 50 and she is 20 years old. She recalls that Grant urged they pray together for guidance about whether to leave their partners.
Okay.
Because she's with Carlo Ponti, who's also he's like in his 40s.
Okay. Is he an actor?
He's a director,
Okay.
an Italian director. He's 20 to 30 years older than her, but they're not married yet. I think she's engaged to him.
Okay.
So Betsy Drake goes to visit him on the set. She goes to Italy, and she's like, they're having an affair. Like, she can see it. It's obvious.
Shit.
So she gets back to the United States to avoid the gossip columns, and probably because she's heartbroken, she boards the SS Andrea Doria in Gibraltar, destined for New York, along with dozens of other wealthy travelers and tourists. She sailed as a first-class passenger, occupying a single cabin on the ship's boat deck. The Doria collided with the Stockholm just shy of the American coast. She had been getting ready for bed when all of a sudden there was a big bang. Everything flew across the room. She quickly dressed and held tight for hours up on deck until she was fortunately rescued by the famed French passenger liner Ile-de-France. While visiting Grant on the set of An Affair to Remember a year later, because they're still together, she recounted the harrowing experience for the newspapers. Suddenly, I felt the impact of the collision, which was on the other side of the ship. I was in my nightgown and decided I'd better get dressed. It was an eerie feeling to have the ship strike something and then stop. Then the ship lurched to the side with a great noise. People were screaming, and I was standing there with nothing on. I might just as easily have run out that way, but I managed to get dressed. How? I don't know. I just did. Also, just imagine she has this incredible French accent, and she's very pretty.
Oh, right.
The papers continued the dramatic story. For 2 hours, I clung to the post on the high side of the ship, she said. Just like that post over there. She pointed to a set of an ocean liner in which Grant and Deborah Kerr were performing a scene. She said she prayed as she waited, and suddenly I felt quite good. She crossed the deck of the ship barefooted and discovered she was on the wrong deck to be rescued, having to go further below. How I got down there, I'll never know. Looking back from the lifeboat, she recalled, it was an unbelievable sight looking back at the Andrea Doria. There was a full moon out, and it was a balmy night. I looked at the big ship, lying at the crazy angle with the searchlights playing. I could scarcely believe it. Imagine watching a fucking ship sink.
I can't.
Like a Titanic while you're in a lifeboat.
The thing is, I've heard of this. I've heard of the Andrea Doria.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I guess a lot of people died. People must have died, or else I don't know why I would have heard of this.
It's so nuts to me. So Miss Drake had taken her jewels on deck after the crash, but lost them.
Oh, shit.
They were uninsured, and she lost all her belongings, including a lengthy manuscript she had written in Spain. She's a writer. Aww. She's a very talented writer. She ended up on the Ile-de-France barefoot with only a dress, but very grateful. The drama of the Andrea Doria eclipsed any gossip the newspapers may have printed about Grant's affair with Loren. The story of Drake's lengthy manuscript, lost to the deep, was never elaborated. Here comes the crazy. More crazy. Just a year later, the script Houseboat that Betsy wrote for her and Grant to star in was rewritten, and Grant had his own wife taken out of the movie and recast with Sophia Loren.
Are you serious?
She got 0 writing credit. It was nominated for multiple Academy Awards, including for writing. What a shitburger. Fuck you, Cary Grant.
What?
Do you know that?
No.
Isn't that nuts?
But that wasn't the script that was lost at sea.
Maybe not.
don't know.
She maybe rewrote it, but maybe it was something else. So
What a fuck you.
having survived an actual shipwreck,
Yeah.
she maintained her equanimity and friendship with Grant. Their marriage would be the longest of his 5. They did not divorce until August 1962.
Okay. But he was clearly, they weren't really living together.
No.
They weren't together.
She gave up acting.
Oh.
She was ready to give up acting when he was. She worked as a volunteer, studied at the UCLA Neuropsychiatric Institute, and earned a Master of Education degree from Harvard University. She continued writing and would cross the Atlantic many more times, finally landing in London, where she lived the remainder of her long life.
Did they have children?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But
That's
what
wild.
she did say in an interview, like I think she was in her 80s, and it was a documentary about Cary Grant, and she said, somebody said about the rumors of him being gay, and she said, well, I don't know about that, but I know we sure fucked a lot.
Oh,
Wow.
I think he might have been the world's only true bisexual. No, I know there are bisexuals, but I feel like
Not men though, right?
but right, but I think he really was.
I mean,
Because-
are there established true affairs of men?
He was living with a man and they were roommates.
Randolph Scott.
Randolph Scott. They were both movie stars. They didn't need to be living together.
Yeah.
And there was all these pictures of them in the pool, and I mean, no one's proven it, but
Right.
it definitely seemed like, that it was true. So, did he end up with Sophia Loren?
No, she married Carlo Ponti.
Oh, she did.
She
says they never had sex.
She says they never had sex, which may or may not be true. But, oh, wow. She married Carlo Ponti, and she said, both these men were pursuing me. I had a tough choice to make, but Carlo, I loved him, and he was my home. He was from Italy. I was Italian. I knew this. The idea of going to Hollywood, it was terrifying to me. She was a young girl.
Yeah, but it's
know?
Cary Grant.
I don't know what Carlo Ponti looked like, but also like,
Yeah. If you're 19 and Cary Grant is in love with you, that'd be really hard to.
yeah. But
Pass up.
I mean, when he's 50 and you're 19,
Yeah, he was really handsome.
he was still
for
really
a long
handsome.
time.
But I showed Alex the photos, and she goes, "Ooh, he's old." But to her, what
Yeah.
I'm saying, like
yeah.
that seemed gross.
Well, it is gross. I mean,
It is gross.
It is gross. But I can see at 19 him not being gross
But also, it's hilarious.
because he's Cary Grant.
Alex thinks the actor Sean Hatosi, who is the doctor on
Yes.
The Pit, which is his name. What's his name on
He's
The
the
Pit?
redheadish guy. I don't know if he's a redhead.
He's
but
like the military-ish guy.
the night shift.
Why can't I think? It's not Whitaker.
No,
No,
that's the other guy.
That's the other guy.
Anyway, she
Huckleberry.
has such a huge crush on him.
Same.
And I'm like, he's 50, right? And she's like, I'm like, he's my age. And she's like, he's so handsome. I cannot stop looking at him. He's so hot.
I will
So I'm
say,
like, well,
I would believe he was 40.
yeah,
I think he looks really good.
he's very young looking.
And he's very much with my wheelhouse.
yeah, sure. He's in all our wheelhouses, I'm sure.
He's in everyone's wheelhouse. Remember how they showed he had a fake leg and then never dealt with it again? It was so random and stupid.
That's
Do you remember
true.
that?
That's true.
He just like pulls up his leg at the end of the first season.
You're
like,
so right.
Okay, and just thought we should get one more storyline in.
Yeah.
but never deal with it.
We don't have enough. All right. Well, that's How to Survive an Affair.
Wow, good stuff. Good stuff.
Should we take a break?
Yes, we'll be back right after this with our guest.
Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why customers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back yourself.
I can't stop smiling.
Oh my gosh.
How was your break?
Well, on my break, I learned that book club is on Sunday, and I haven't started the book. So that's interesting.
So you're going to be busy every night.
I'm going to be busy every night.
Expanding your mind with literature.
I know, but I wanted to finish the book I'm reading before I started a new book. So obviously that's not going to happen. I'm going to have to put that book on hold.
God, you have a lot of problems.
I
You suffer
really
so
do.
much.
I suffer so. I suffer
You really
so.
do.
Yep. Yep.
You know who's not suffering?
Who?
Our guest.
Oh, good.
Should we say what we talked about in the first half
Yes.
was how to survive an affair?
Yeah.
And on the second half, we're going to talk about how to survive an encounter with a bear.
Oh, boy.
See what I did there?
Look what she did there.
With our very special guest, second time on the show,
Yep.
Brendan Smith. You know where you can catch him? Record Junkies.
Yep.
John Ross Bowie. Rock Tales with Ahmed Zappa.
Both podcasts, very popular music podcasts.
And he's here today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Brendan.
In a room that I have so much fun in. I love this room. I love the vibe.
We're so happy to
I love
have
the whole
you.
deal. I'm so happy to be here.
Is John
Thank you.
Ross Bowie screwing up your schedule with his TV work?
With my TV work? No, he's up front this week.
Oh, he is?
Yes, he
Are you
is.
doing an impression of his?
A little bit.
Wait, is that the characters?
That's-
You know, he has a speech impediment and his
No, I
character
know,
has a
I
speech
know,
impediment
I
and they're
tease
different speech impediments.
I tease.
That is so funny.
I love him dearly. He's one of my best friends.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great.
He's
yes.
been on the show as well, and he had a great story.
I can't remember what it was right now.
It was about
Oh,
STD.
God. It was hysterical.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It was really funny.
about living in New York when he was a younger person.
Yes.
Yes. So, how are you doing?
2026. As I
Yes.
said to Kristine before we started, 2026.
It's not been a good one for you?
I mean, come on, people.
been
Los
a lot.
Angeles. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Spencer Pratt, Donald Trump.
Oh, my God.
Pete Hegseth. I mean, what are we doing?
What's
what
wrong
are
with
we
Spencer Pratt?
doing?
I love that he has. First of all, everyone is stealing like the Ferry. What's his name? The artist who did the Obama
Shepard Fairey.
Shepard Fairey. Like everyone just blatantly steals that
Yes, that
the
meme.
graphic.
The hope.
Yes, the
Yeah,
graphic.
from
Yes.
there. So Spencer Pratt has one,
Oh,
like with
no.
his face, and someone pointed out like he hasn't looked like that since The Hills, which
Nah.
is true. Like it's a super old picture.
Does it just say dope on the bottom instead of
Yeah, right.
fucking idiot?
I'm sure there's already been a lawsuit from the Shepard Fairey team.
Yeah, he's what? But apparently he has actual traction.
Which I am stunned by because I was not a Hills person, but I did my Googling
Yes.
research
You learned
Yeah.
about him?
and I learned about him and I remembered. And I'm stunned.
Yeah.
Isn't there a closet filled with skeletons?
Isn't he a Sandy Hook denier?
I think
Is
he's
he?
a lot denier. Yes.
He
Yes.
is?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's
Yes.
immediately disqualifying.
Yes.
Should be.
He's the only Republican running for LA mayor, which is why there is any traction. I don't know why he's the only Republican running for. I mean, if I were a Republican and I saw Spencer Pratt was in the game,
Yeah.
I'd throw my hat in real quick. I'd be like, I gotta do
Right?
better than this guy.
Any Republican.
Yeah.
So this only story I think I watched The Hills for,
Maybe for The Dish?
For The Dish. We wrote on the show called The Dish. then.
Right. I
And
remember.
I'm pretty sure because I remember a lot of Heidi Montag. That's her
Yes,
name, right?
that was. They were married, right?
I think they still are.
They still are.
Oh wow.
And I remember a lot of her plastic surgery.
Yes.
There was a whole thing. She like redid her whole head. And
I just remember her always crying.
it wasn't good.
Maybe because she was with him.
I think so.
You talking about pop star Heidi Montag?
Did she
Wait,
do a song?
Did she do a record?
She calls herself a pop star.
Oh no.
Wow.
Has she earned one dime from
She's the only
singing?
one saying it.
I don't think so. I don't know.
But besides the show, all I know about him is that what I read recently was that someone told him the world was going to end in 2027 or something. So and this was like in 2012 or something like that. So he just started giving away all his money. Like he would just give friends $15,000 because he thought, well, the world's going to end. So well, I don't need all this money.
Did he know how the world was going to
I
end?
don't know.
Was it one of those like some preacher person said this is the
Maybe we'll learn about it in What Did We Learn? Because I'm not exactly sure, but it was some nutbag.
How much money do you get from the hills? Like, doesn't that run out? I mean, it's not
I'm guessing-
Seinfeld. It's not.
That's true, but I think they probably spun their fame for a little because they were the breakout stars of that show, except for Lauren Conrad, who actually
Yeah, she did some. Like,
did have like a clothing company or
she
something.
she has like a clothing line, and then got additional shows. Like,
Yeah, I think they probably.
I don't know about them doing more.
You're here though to tell us about an affair with a bear.
An affair with a specific bear named Chili.
Oh. Chili.
Okay, so
Chili.
when is this taking place?
This is 2 years ago, almost to the day. Almost to the day. I am, to set this up, I am a massive fan of going car camping
Yeah.
in Southern California.
Okay.
I go as much as I can. I love going to Leo Carrillo State Beach.
Yes.
I love going to Ojai. I love going up to the Angeles Forest.
Okay, explain what
Those are my woods. That's up near where I live.
Are you up in that part? Up in the
Up- Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Last week we did. Our topic was how to survive RVing. So this is obviously not RVing, but what is car camping?
Car camping is just tent camping, where you pull into a car slot in a very specific campground.
Okay.
That has car slots, and every car slot has a fire pit and a picnic area, and you've got your own private area, and it's all good.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of the car campsites throughout the Angeles Forest, some are better than others. I have my favorites, and one of my favorites is called the Crystal Lake Campground.
Okay.
And that
A little bit of
is
history to it.
I was going to say, isn't that from?
I've heard a couple of things about Crystal Lake.
it's not the Crystal Lake, but it is a Crystal Lake, and it looks like a movie set.
Okay.
Because it is, you take the 210 out to Azusa, you take a left on Highway 39, and you drive that all the way to the top.
Is this what show up or reservation?
This is first come, first serve.
Okay, so you got to get there early.
You got to get there, but through the week, I like to go Sunday to Thursday.
Nice.
Because on the weekends, all the California campgrounds,
Sure.
no matter what time of year, they're all crazy party,
Yep.
packed, whatever. But through the week, a lot of them are really copacetic and super nice. I went 2 weeks ago to the Chileo campground, high above Arcadia, Pasadena, up above Altadena. And there was nobody there
Okay.
on a Wednesday night. It was great.
Yeah.
But Crystal Lake.
So did you go? Were you by yourself? Were you with
Well,
Julia?
I wanted to take Julia, but I had to tell her before we were going to go. I said, there's been reports and some photos of a bear that has been frequenting the campground.
Okay.
And she literally said, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I am not going car camping.
Smart lady.
You and the dog can go.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Boyfriend. Bye-bye dog.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
like, didn't want to do it. And this bear, the great thing about the Crystal Lake campground is that there's a little store up there. I mean, it's all piney. It's
My God, I'm
just beautiful. It looks like a
I'm
movie
going.
set. And it's
I'm like
huge.
so excited to go.
They have They have
Yeah.
cabins there. They have like 7 or 8 little
Oh, wow.
cabins next to
Oh,
like
nice.
this store. But there's a man who runs the store. His name is Adam, and he's been up there for 30 years.
Whoa.
And he has a little grill. He makes sandwiches during the day,
wow.
coffee, and
Yeah.
then his little store has batteries and chocolate bars and
Yeah.
Crystal Lake hoodies with the ski mask logo,
that's
of course,
cute.
all that kind of
That's awesome.
stuff. So he named this bear Chili
Okay.
X number of years ago.
All right.
Just a big old giant California brown bear.
All right.
So I go up there on a Wednesday with my dog. We're there early, setting up camp, hanging out. There's nobody around at all.
Yeah.
I've got no one next to me, no one across from me. It's just perfect. However, like around happy hour or so, a guy, one of the rangers came through in a truck, and he's like, hey, just a heads up, the bear's been spotted.
Oh boy.
A little bit ago, someone on the far side of the campground, they went hiking, but they left their food out, and the bear just came through and
Yep.
just tore up their campground.
Okay.
So FYI, just keep your eyes out.
Right.
Okay.
Now, do you take a bear? Is there a bear box up there, or how do you deal with your food when you're?
Just in the car, but I
I was
didn't
gonna
have
say,
enough.
Just put it in the car.
Yeah, but I didn't have enough food to where that would be an issue. I
Okay.
would never, no matter what, I would never have food in even the dog food in the tent. Nothing.
Yeah.
So great. Have a fun night. Fire, music, hanging out with the dog. Me and the dog get up at 1:30 in the morning to go use the facilities.
Sure.
It's nice that you're on the same schedule.
Yeah. We have my flashlight, go into the little restroom, which is like maybe 50 yards from my little camp spot. All good. We come out, and my dog starts what I used to call buffing into the darkness.
Yeah.
And he goes, boof, boof. He's an Australian cattle dog.
Okay.
And he was always like in tune with nature. And boof, boof, boof in Griffith Park usually meant coyote.
Okay.
Maybe P-22, the mountain lion.
Yeah.
Who knows? But always like there's an animal around.
Right.
So he was boofing into the darkness, and I thought, well, could be mountain lion, could be coyote, maybe the bear. I don't know.
Yeah.
We go back into the tent. It's now 1:34 in the morning.
Okay.
And I hear the unmistakable sound of
Yeah.
Oh my God.
coming through the brush because there's nobody around us at all.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And up there, the floor is just filled with pine cones and twigs
Yeah.
and branches and dirt, and it's all nature. And the unmistakable sound of a giant thing coming through the
Yeah.
forest.
And you know it's not a coyote.
Nope. I know those. I mean, because of my dogs, both of us, we used to hike Griffith Park every morning.
Yeah.
I probably had coyote. I've had a coyote run in with my dog that he survived. But yeah, unmistakable. Then the next thing I hear is the sniffing and the snorting and the huffing and the puffing. And then my head was basically right next to the one side of the tent. I had my air mattress down and I'm laying down and I've got the dog on the bed and I'm holding his collar.
Oh God.
And he's up, his ears are up.
Of course.
And then I hear literally right behind my head, like 6 inches away.
Oh my God.
And
Sniffing
around the perimeter of the tent. He's just sniffing along where the vinyl hits the dirt. And he did about, I don't know, 5 or 6 perimeter walks
Yeah.
around the tent the whole time.
Oh my God.
And then every time he passed one certain way, there was barely any light.
Yeah.
But there was enough for there would be this huge shadow that would
Yes.
like run across the tent to my
Oh, my
left.
stomach is hurting.
And he just was snorting and snorting and pounding and pounding and pounding.
And your dog wasn't barking.
He was not barking.
Oh.
My
That's
dog is the best dog.
Unbelievable.
He was not, but he was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was holding him. I was like, buddy, no.
Yeah.
My adrenaline, I had never had that kind of adrenaline rush ever
Yeah.
in my life.
Did you immediately evacuate your balls? Bowels.
My balls. I did.
jerked off.
I'm a evacuate a balls kind of person.
I mean, it could be.
It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing.
Air food.
You got so scared you just jacked off.
Yeah, just like on the spot, Louis C.K. style, right there.
You didn't
Didn't even
me at
ask for
all.
permission. Didn't even ask Django if it was okay.
Sorry, you got to see this fella. But
Yeah.
look,
Usually I ask for permission. Is it okay if I jack off in front of you? But this time, you know.
Didn't ask the bear.
Yeah, we're not in a hotel room. We're in a tent. I don't have to ask permission. I just did it. He was amazing. The dog was amazing. My adrenaline, I'm now up. I'm up. I'm more awake than I've ever been in my entire
Right.
life.
Yes.
And I'm trying, and he's still chomping around. Finally, after like the longest 7-8 minutes of my life, you just hear the as he just disappears
Wow.
into the woods. Up for the rest of the time. I'm in that moment. I wait like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm like, should we go into the car? Should
Well,
we just
that's what
go
I was
into the
thinking.
car?
Maybe you should go.
And it was, it wasn't even 2:00 yet.
Yeah.
So, but I just decided to just stay there. Didn't sleep for the rest of the night. I may have like dozed off like
Yeah.
around 6 a.m., like when you could tell that the light was just finally
Right.
coming up. But crazy night. He did not come back. The next morning, the store opens at 8 a.m., and I come out of the tent, no one around, no sight of the bear, get the dog. We walk, the store is like 300 yards from where we were standing.
Okay.
Go down to the store, walk in, nobody there except for Adam, the guy who runs it.
Mm-hmm.
And without solicitation, he says, "Hey, did you see the bear last night?" And I said, "Well, actually, this is what happened." And he goes, nah, he was just making sure you were okay. Meaning like you were not a threat. And I was like, well, you know. And he's
That's
like,
so funny.
because this guy he has photos. There are photos on Facebook of the bear in front of the store.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's my bear story in the Angeles Forest.
That's wild.
And when I told Julia when I came back,
yes, I know. I was going to ask.
she was like, never. I will never, ever go up there. To the point where 2 weeks ago when I said, well, I'm going to go to the Chileo campground. She said, well, there are bears up there. And I said, yeah. She's like, yeah, we are not going to the Angeles Forest.
Well,
period.
you can tell her, if this helps, that those bears are rarely aggressive to humans.
Right.
You know, we have a bear in our neighborhood where we live, because we live, up in those hills area. I'm not in the forest, but
understood.
It's close. And we have a neighborhood bear, and he's been on our property.
Is this one of the bears that's been on KTLA or KCAL lately?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I think they get those bears. That's probably maybe over more in Pasadena, but I don't know. And I had an encounter once on a walk with my dog. Oh. Literally like just walking down the sidewalk, and I looked over and there was a bear right in somebody's front yard.
What?
As we walked past. So I was like, 4 foot away from the bear.
Wow.
And that was, if you've never, as you know, like if you've never been in front of a bear except the zoo, it's intense because you're like, I could die right now.
Right.
And it didn't even care.
What did your dog do?
Nothing. She's great. She didn't bark. I don't even know
You thought that the bear didn't see you guys, and I think you also thought that maybe
I don't know
Francis didn't see the bear.
Weirdly, I don't know that Francis noticed, but what's weird is when the bear has come into our yard, she barks like crazy because she can smell. Bears have a really strong smell. Mm-hmm. It's like intense smell. Like that's how we've known when the bear has been in our yard, because we can smell it.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
We can smell it. And so she'll definitely bark when they're in the yard, but she didn't for some reason. And I just like backed slowly away across the street, did not turn my back to it. But it's so rare for a California bear to attack people. It's so rare. It happens on occasion, but it's usually like the woman, I think, who was attacked. It's like an older woman. She had a cabin maybe up in that area, was like feeding the bears, I think, and had like food everywhere and was like feeding bears, and she was older and she might have gotten killed by a bear. But like in general, they're not known to be aggressive. Grizzlies are the aggressive bears.
Grizzlies are, There was just a grizzly attack, I think, in Yellowstone.
And the grizzlies will kill you.
Right.
But these bears are not known to mess with humans.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to ask 2 dumb questions.
Love it.
Would the bear have attacked his dog?
I think the bear was just sniffing for food.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bear wouldn't have thought that the dog is food.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think they're, again, we have really almost every week there'll be a sighting of a bear in our neighborhood.
Right.
And people are walking their dogs. The bears never, maybe once a bear like growled at someone, but like they do not, they dump our trash cans constantly. They get into our trash. But the coyotes are chasing people's dogs sometimes.
Right.
Yes.
But we've seen coyotes tons, and there's like a crazy hiking trail right up the street from where I live, and we'll run into coyotes sometimes, and the coyotes always run away. Mm-hmm. But also, I think it's little dogs that are getting stolen by the coyotes.
Yeah.
So if you have a little dog, I would be worried. But
my dog. We had a coyote run in Griffith Park many years ago, but it was like 6:30 in the morning, and we were off trail, and we were in a weird area, not far from the Greek Theater, but where we kind of not. It's not that we weren't supposed to be there, but we were not on a real trail.
yeah.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, 3 coyotes circled him, and he was too big for them. We had startled each other. We had run across them, they'd run across us, but it was a draw, so nothing happened. They
just left.
They got in this circle while I was screaming and swinging you motherfuckers, and swinging my leash because the dog was off leash until I could get the dog back. They followed us back to the tennis courts, the Vermont Canyon tennis courts, but they didn't attack because the dog was too big.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah.
My other dumb question was, did any part of you, while this was happening, want to sneak a peek at the bear.
1,000,000%, but I had evacuated my balls.
Right.
And you were
So
just
that was
going to
a
sleep.
bigger problem.
Yeah, you had
Right.
that problem.
Right.
Because I didn't have any Kleenex with me.
Yeah.
And it was embarrassing in front
Yeah.
of my dog. No, but 100% because I do. If it was 4:00 in the afternoon and he's on the other side of the campground, I'm that guy that's going to take the video. I'll be like,
Right.
oh, look, you guys, there's a
Yes.
black bear.
Right.
And I want to be the person that captures that photo. But the adrenaline was just so crazy that I couldn't really think of anything else other than just getting through.
Yeah.
Yes, that's so scary.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
even like that, I would have been scared to go camping again. Even knowing like, oh, this is the kind of bear that doesn't usually attack. It's like doesn't mean it's not going to attack me
Yeah.
because they're so huge and powerful and can easily kill you.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, also you were at Crystal Lake, so there was
Yeah.
That's
a
right.
small chance that it was an undead serial killer that was
sure.
stomping around.
Other campers are also a problem.
Yes.
Usually on a packed weekend, your biggest threat is another camper in Southern California, especially someone after a case of beer.
Right.
Yes, that's
It's a bigger problem than a bear.
I'd be more scared of the other
Yeah.
people than anything else.
Yeah.
So when you go car camping,
Yeah.
do you spend and you're alone?
Yeah.
Do you spend your days hiking? Is that what you're doing?
Well, 2 weeks ago, I was going to, but I just kind of got locked into just listening to music and hanging out and gathering firewood and hanging out.
Okay.
But I would love if I give myself enough time, yes, to hiking.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, because all these great places up in the Angeles Forest have great trails and
Yeah.
fun things to see. And I do want to see in the distance. I want to see a mountain lion
Sure.
or a bobcat.
Right.
Have you seen a mountain lion?
I have.
Oh, you're so lucky. I mean, I never have, and I would say you don't want to because if
Right.
you have, they've seen you, and that means they're stalking you.
Right.
But if
Yeah.
you could see one from like you're on one side of a mountain and they're just over on the other,
Yes.
like you see it, that would be great.
Right.
But
They're
like,
a bigger problem than bears.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. You don't want to see a
Yeah,
mountain
you don't
lion
want to see a
'cause
mountain
they'll just annihilate
I was
you.
obsessed with P22, who
Yeah.
lived in Griffith Park.
Yeah.
Obsessed with him. And I wanted to see him so bad. I never saw him.
He
Right.
died, right?
He did die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
But you have seen one.
I have seen one,
And
yes.
was Denise Richards at his burial also? Or-
At P22's? I'll ask her this
I wouldn't
weekend.
be
I think I'm
surprised.
gonna
Was
see
she
her.
sober?
Yeah, I think I'm going to ask her this weekend. That'll be
Oh,
appropriate.
wow.
Yeah. Wildlife, Southern California.
Amazing.
it's pretty
Such a
good.
good story.
It's pretty
Thank
good.
you so much.
love
I'm
it.
impressed that you're still going camping.
Crystal Lake Campground for anyone who's listening.
I'm
going
gonna go.
Great place.
Sounds
But
Nice.
don't tell. You told everybody. Now it's going to get crowded.
But
Yeah.
he didn't say which slot his
That's
car
true.
goes in.
That's true.
That
Can
is
you-
true.
I have an important question. Can you fish there?
Well, back in like the 20s and 30s, they stocked the Crystal Lake. There is an actual lake. It's not on the campground, but it's like a half-mile hike from the campground.
Okay.
It's actually the highest lake in the Angeles Forest.
Oh.
And depending on the snowfall and the runoff and
Yes.
it's either full or it's not. There are fish there, and people do fish there, but they're just like these weird little lake fish that they stock.
Doesn't matter. It's just.
But back in the day,
Okay.
Crystal Lake was like a thing. They built it to be like another one of those weird Southern California vacation spots. You know,
Is
Yeah.
it a man-made lake?
it's a man-made lake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Her son likes to fish. So.
It's got to be. That's how I'm going to get him there.
It would be like fishing in Lake Balboa in Encino.
Yeah.
You know,
Do people do that?
I think they do.
He's
I
probably
honestly think they
probably been
do.
there.
Yeah.
He fishes all the hot LA lakes. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, Echo Park Lake. He'll go fish there.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
can fish at Crystal Lake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
He'll
It's
be
a fun
into it.
little walk from the campground to the actual lake.
Okay. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Gonna go meet Chili.
Chili the Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another guy that I love who has a bunch of wildlife cameras all over the Angeles Forest. And I think he's captured Chili a few times on
Oh,
his
wow.
cameras because he'll always post on Facebook. He puts these cameras in the perfect places so you'll see bobcat, deer,
Yeah.
mountain lion,
Oh, nice.
bear, quail, whatever, coming through the same
Nice.
little areas.
Is it
Yeah.
Blogger Steve? Is that his name?
Reality Steve?
Oh, Reality Steve.
Reality
He has-
Steve.
He
Nature-
ironically
it's
has
Nature
a
Steve.
very
Nature Steve.
Yeah.
Nature
He
Steve.
changes for the different.
He's got his fingers in a lot of pots.
Yeah. He also has one on clay pots. That's another thing.
You know what?
He has.
You gotta hustle in LA.
Yeah, you gotta
do.
diversify.
Yeah,
we really know this. If
just-
nobody knows this, it's
Make sure it's Nature Steve, not Nature Dave, because Nature Dave is just a nudist.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't really wanna do
He's
that.
on
you know what?
OnlyFans.
Anything
Steve,
to do with
he's the guy you
Nature
want.
Dave. He's a creep.
yeah.
I think my new TikTok thing has to be taking celebrities to Crystal Lake and interviewing them around the campfire.
There you go.
There you go.
That
Right?
sounds awesome,
I got to be
yeah.
that guy instead of interviewing someone on the subway.
Yes.
Or
Or
hiking.
interviewing someone on the corner about music. I have to take them to
Yeah,
Crystal Lake.
I think you should. That's the
my
the reality show I want to watch.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Wow.
I think you got it. That guy on the subway, does he just find famous people on the subway, or he must take them there, right?
I don't know how anything works
And then he
anymore, so
interviews
I hope
them
so.
holding a Metro
a
card.
Metro card, a yellow Metro card.
And is the microphone on the Metro
It
card?
is. It's behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that I know so little about this.
It's just they pop up on Facebook all the time.
I feel like I've seen it and went, I can't.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't. I don't
sorry.
watch them.
I don't know what.
Biggest thing in the world.
It probably
Biggest
is.
thing.
It probably is.
We've gone from the chicken wing guy to
Yeah.
the subway guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. This was a great story.
Thank you both.
Thank you for
So
coming.
many great
Yeah.
things
Thank
we've
you
talked
for
about.
pitch hitting. And we will be back right after this with What Did We Learn Today?
You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Kristine,
Danielle,
are you ready to learn what we learned today?
I sure hope so.
Both Punky Brewster and Chachi Arcola wore a bandana around their leg. Chachi on the right thigh, Punky on the left just above her knee. No confirmation if they migrated to different locations. The leg bandana was purely an artificial fashion fad invented by television producers on Happy Days, who dressed the character Chachi Arcola, played by Scott Baio, in a bandana around his knees simply to see if they could spark an overnight style craze. Oh, so it was very intentional.
Huh.
I remember wanting to do it. I don't think I did do it, but I remember thinking it was cool and wanting to do it.
To this day,
To this day.
I will look at a bandana. Can I wear this around my leg?
Can I wear this
Can I
really?
pull that off?
And what's the response?
I
No.
haven't done it yet. I haven't done it yet.
One person can pull it off, and
Well, two.
she did it.
Punky Brewster wore a bandana tied around her leg purely as an iconic mismatched 1980s fashion statement. The wardrobe choice became a defining part of her quirky punky power aesthetic, symbolizing the character's rebellious, free spirit and anti-conformist personality.
Wow.
Didn't know that was all wrapped up in that.
Go Punky.
Lisa Lampanelli officially retired from stand-up comedy in late 2018. While she no longer tours or performs insult comedy, she stays active in the entertainment world by producing plays, hosting workshops, and performing issue-oriented storytelling. Lampanelli retired from her decades-long comedy career because she felt her message of inclusion through comedy and insults was getting lost or misunderstood. She pivoted her career to focus on work with a clearer, positive message to help others feel better about themselves. The SS Andrea Doria wreck lies 250 feet deep in the Atlantic Ocean, 52 miles off Nantucket, having sunk on July 26, 1956, after colliding with the MS Stockholm. Known as the Mount Everest of wreck diving, it is a dangerous, deteriorating site known for strong currents, sharks, and severe entanglement hazards. She is widely known from the extensive media coverage of her sinking on July 26, 1956, which included the successful rescue of 1,660 of her 1,706 passenger and crew.
Oh, wow.
Cary Grant and Randolph Scott were close friends, roommates, and frequent co-stars who lived together on and off for roughly 12 years, from 1932 to 44 in Los Angeles, including a home they shared in Santa Monica known as Bachelor Hall. They met in 1932 on a Paramount Law and appeared in films together such as Hot Saturday and My Favorite Wife. Not gay at all, says Garen. Spencer Pratt and his wife Heidi Montag famously burned through an estimated $10 million fortune because they believed the world was going to end on December 21st, 2012, in accordance with the Mayan apocalypse. Pratt revealed in interviews that they believed an asteroid or cataclysm was coming, leading them to spend the money before the world ended. They went on massive shopping sprees, bought expensive gifts for friends, including $15,000 in cash and cars, and handed out extremely generous tips. A significant portion of their fortune was spent on large, expensive crystals and a lavish, high-profile lifestyle, but sure, let's make him mayor. So,
These people have kids.
do they have kids?
They do, right? I would assume.
think so.
Oh, God,
I love in his ad. He's like, they let my house burn down, and he's just got a trailer there. That trailer cost $200,000. He's they ruined everything. They let my house burn down. I got nowhere to live now.
Oh, that's
My
why he's running for mayor,
$200,000
because his house burned down.
Airstream trailer or whatever it is.
I wonder how they amassed $10 million to begin with.
I don't know.
That
I
is
should've looked
insane.
that up. So, according to Google, Spencer, they made their money from the hills. They made millions through high salaries, paid appearances, and photo shoots. He has since pivoted to selling crystals online, Pratt Daddy Crystals,
Oh my God.
social media influencing, and promoting his wife's music.
Wow. I mean, if there isn't a bigger scam than crystals, I'm sorry, but
Oh, God.
Pratt Daddy Crystals.
Daddy is so
Ew.
creepy. How would he even get like 3 votes?
he's going to get a lot of votes, I think.
Custom
so
crystals for
creepy.
$120 to $300 each, often packing them himself.
Oh my, out of his garage?
His kids pack them. Do they have kids? Can you answer that?
I want to see him go on Shark Tank. Sharks, I have a crystal packing company. Right now I'm working out of my garage,
Well, my trailer.
my trailer, my $200,000 trailer.
They have 2 sons, Gunnar Stone Pratt and Riker Rock Pratt.
Riker?
Fuck. You named your kid after a prison?
Riker Rock.
They sound like they're in a Christian rock band.
Riker Rock?
Riker Rock Pratt.
Gunnar Stone and
Gunnar
Riker
Stone
Rock.
Pratt.
These two kids don't have a chance.
They're so dumb, these people.
All I
These
remember
dum-dums.
is Heidi completely changing her face, which didn't need any changing.
Nope.
And her mother being kind of horrified, and because she was in so much pain because she had
Yeah.
so much surgery. And Heidi, I think, being upset that her mother didn't like her new face or something
She's like, yeah, I liked the face
that I gave
that
you.
I gave you when I
Right.
grew you.
Gunnar is 8 years old. He has already shown an entrepreneurial streak,
no.
even being listed as the owner of the Gunnar Stone jewelry line in his social media bios.
Yeah, because that's for taxes.
Why does he have a social media at 8 years
Yeah.
old?
Because that's what these people do. These rich people, these
Yeah.
these famous people, I should say, they always say their kids have an entrepreneurial
Yeah.
streak,
My
which
kid's
means
so into this.
yeah, I gave them
They're trying to make
an
money off
idea
their
of-
kids.
and then they're quote unquote making their own money,
Yeah.
which they probably don't have anything to do with it, which
No.
is as it should be. They shouldn't have anything to do
They're
with
just
it. But
ferreting out their kids to try to make more money off of their brand by using their kids as part of their brand. That's why, I mean, really, that
so
David
gross.
the Beckham's kid is like, I want nothing to do with
Yes.
you. You've used me my entire life.
I don't know if it was you, but someone pointed me to an article about teenagers feeling competitive with these celebrity kids because, oh my God, they're 15 and they already have their own line of XXXX, whatever it is. I don't have that. It's like, because your parents aren't rich and famous. Like, it's so stupid. And also, you're 15. Stop worrying about your brand. Like, it's just so fucked up. Anyway,
Subscribe to our brand.
yeah.
Yes.
We're legitimately famous. Sometimes my kids will go, Mom, you're like kind of famous.
Oh,
And I'm like, I'm not, but you're cute.
that's sweet.
Everybody, go work on your brand.
And work on your kids' brand.
Work on
you
your
waiting
kids.
for?
Work on your kids' brand. See how you can make them Instagram influencers. Anyway, everybody,
Thanks for joining us.
thank you so much.
And until next time,
Remain calm.